sense great sorrow.
Hello everybody, this is Insanito speaking and welcome back to another episode of playthrough of Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction whilst rambling about some stuff. This episode is going to be quite interesting because today we are going to defeat Blood Raven. This is the boss that we need to defeat on the second quest. I have to tell you, this boss is quite difficult. If you play as Amazon, it's going to cause a lot of trouble if you aren't prepared properly. Somehow I managed to, well, you shall see. Managed to do something really cool, and here she is. Here is the Blood Raven in its glory. And as you can see, this boss is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, obviously, if you're playing on normal mode, you wouldn't be bothered much because you would die a couple of times. However, in my case, I need to be extremely careful because Blood Raven is quite fast, quite dangerous, and every single attack she casts freezes me or like slows me down like really badly. And the problem is that with Amazon I don't really have a lot of support here, so like it's all up to me. I am here on my own. With Necromancer it will be much easier because I'll be able to resurrect the zombies that I have just killed, and I could use them you know, for my benefit. But with Amazon, it's all up to my arrows, javelins, and whichever weapon do I have. As you can see, like almost every single blow that Blood Raven casts on me, I get slowed down because of the freeze buff. Like, look at this, it doesn't make sense. Blood Raven casts fire arrows, and I get frozen. I mean, like, what the actual hell? It just doesn't make any sense at all. So what I'm doing here is just basically gathered a horde of zombies around, and I just like walk around trying to shoot zombies as well as Blood Raven. And I am really low on stamina, I'm really low on mana, and at this point I was about to give up, but I then said, no, you know what, I'm going to defeat Blood Raven. It's not so hard. You just need to be patient and you need to concentrate, because Diablo 2 as a game itself is a very difficult game. So it's not a surprise that Blood Raven is that hard, even though it's just a second mission. Again, fire arrow which casts freeze. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense at all. But that's fine, that's not a problem. We're just still continuing playing the game. We're not getting mad. It's absolutely fine. At that point, as you saw this really badly made cut, I wasn't able to continue anymore without potions. So I have bought some mana potions, and I think I've bought some health potions as well. Hopefully I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I wasn't that silly. So that basically helped me to gather enough mana to just start casting fire arrows and just basically spam the hell out of it. And it does a job, but not as much job as I expected. But still, it does enough damage, so that makes me really happy. So we just carry on and we just continue defeating all these monsters, but our main target is Blood Raven. So that's going to be a long fight. Well, not really actually. Blood Raven is almost dead at this point. So I remember, I think I've yeah, I think this might be the last bit. Yeah, so I kind of like made her stuck in the corner somewhere. And that's it. I'm starting to like spam the javelin, the jabbing, and she's down. There we go. Wow. And like when she dropped the loot, I was so disappointed. Like I've spent so much time on that boss, and all I get is this spiked mace. I mean, that just makes absolutely no sense.
Rest in peace,
Well,
sister.
yeah, as what my Amazon just said, rest in peace. But seriously, like, mace out of Blood Raven, that was really disappointing. But I decided to continue because there are two mausoleums here, or I think it was one crypt and one mausoleum, uh, which I've gathered quite some good stuff. And during this cut, I have informed what was her name? That chick with like the mercenary chick. Yeah, that Blood Raven is dead, and she has given me a spare archer to use, and that archer can do really good things. That's quite cool. So I can just simply use some support right now, which would have been useful during the fight against Blood Raven, but that wouldn't technically make sense. So it was a reward good enough. The support in this game is quite decent as long as you know how to properly use it. But obviously, as I am an archer as well, I may definitely need like a tanky kind of support. So I think if when I get to the second act, that would definitely be my top priority, to get a mercenary who is more of a defense kind of folk rather than, you know, ranged. But anyways, that's basically thinking about the future actions right now. What we are talking about right now is the present, and what we have here in this crypt. And as I've said before, these crypts and mausoleums, they have given me a lot of goodies, so it's going to be really interesting. I'm currently recording this episode, I mean the commentary for this episode, right after I have uploaded the previous episode, so it's going to be the same day. Right now it's the 11th of June, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, definitely.
I need mana.
And yeah, just basically decided that, you know, I was way too excited about finally recording the episode where I defeat Blood Raven, and just show you guys what I've been doing after that. Got a nice amulet there. Well, not nice, but I mean, just an amulet for now, which is good because like I didn't have an amulet before, so that's pretty cool. Just basically spamming the explosive potions. Really useful thing. Like it causes a lot of damage if you use it properly, which I did, which is nice. Oh, and here it is. Look at it, like a chest filled with rare items. That's just nice. That's very nice. So I'm just sorting out the inventory, just get ready for emptying, because like I just keep selling the unnecessary items, which is good. So yeah, that's another one. Well, that cut was really strange. Oh, and these javelins, they are nice. They're very nice. And I'm thankful that I got it, so it's so nice. Yeah, so just got some nice stuff from this chest, and got some really cool stats for now. Obviously later on I'll start concentrating more on getting the most necessary stats for an Amazon. But for now, as I've said, I'm trying to be as hybrid as possible, just to have everything as, let's say, as equal as possible. Because in this game, pretty much all the statistics are quite important. Which, again, doesn't make much sense, but that's how I have to roll with it for now. I do apologize if you hear this strange background noise. It is quite hot in the UK at the moment. I mean, quite obvious because of the summer and all that. And yeah, just have the really big fan here, just uh, giving me some um, opportunity to cool down a bit, because otherwise I would just die of density. It's really hot, like really melting. And like, it's quite unfortunate that it's quite hot, because the thing is that, like in my case, since I've got a new job, I do have to wear a suit, and a suit is really dense. Like it's really dense, especially the jacket. Like especially when I have to like sit in the bus after I finished my shift, and usually the bus is quite heated up because of the sun, and even opening all the windows just doesn't help. It's really annoying, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do. Right, so I just finished uh, exploring the crypt. Now I am going towards the mausoleum, I think. Yep, mausoleum it is. And just looking for some more cool stuff. I was very pleased after exploring the crypt, so hopefully the mausoleum will get me some more goodies as well. I think it did, but I am not entirely sure. So just need to see what is up. Yep, so, and that was the sound of my support archer being leveled up. And the good thing about Lord of Destruction is that it allows you to actually give some of the unnecessary stuff to the support archer, so like the armor, the weapon, and stuff like that. It's really useful because it just levels, basically empowers your support as well. It's good. So for example, yeah, so if I for example use this bow, and okay, never mind. I thought I've given this bow to my support, but that bow was quite damaged, so that would be quite rude to give a broken weapon to my support after all she's gone through. Casting some poison potions. Well, I think they're called thawing potions. Yeah, I think it's called thawing potions. Does a lot of damage, help me out as well, which is good. And yeah, just gathering some more stuff in here. God, I love this game. Like seriously, just wanna play it more and more. But with the lack of free time, it's almost impossible. But I do promise you guys I will continue this series, because it is quite interesting just to see how long will I survive in this game, because again I'm playing on hardcore mode, and it's quite an interesting gameplay. You just basically being a bit more cautious about the surroundings and stuff, and just try not to rush. It is important just to be careful, because again, if you just rush during the gameplay on hardcore mode, you just regret it, definitely. Okay, so it looks like I'm done with this one, I think. Oh no, not yet, not yet. I think I'm gonna go to the other side just to see what's up in there. Yeah, definitely. Just exploring the missing corners or missing chambers, but I don't think that there is anything. It is getting to the end. It is coming to the end of the video, so I'll just start saying the usual stuff in the end. And once again, guys, it's always a pleasure to see at least one view on my video at this point. And I'm happy that you're enjoying my content, hopefully. And if you don't enjoy the content, that's absolutely fine. But if you do want to see me getting better and better, just let me know what exactly, well, not exactly, but like some details of what is not, what can be improved. And just basically, if you wish, support my channel in any way you can. That will be absolutely amazing. I thought I have cut this part, but there we go. And yeah, just basically enjoy yourselves, and hopefully you have an amazing day. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. You have a fantastic time.